The first step in solving the Rubik's Cube is to solve a 2 by 2 by 2 mini cube. That means I want to solve this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and that piece. You'll see what I mean when I go ahead and do it. Don't forget when you're solving the cube that the color of the center square is the color of the face. So this is the white face, this is the green face, this is the orange face, always, no matter what. Feel free to solve the 2 by 2 by 2 mini cube however you wish, or you can watch me do it. I like to start with the two edge pieces on the top. So I'm looking for the white and green edge piece which goes here, and the white and orange edge piece which goes there. The white and green edge piece is already in place, it's just out of alignment, so I'll go ahead and fix that. Now I'm looking for the white and orange edge piece which is also in the right place but out of alignment, so I'll go ahead and fix that. Now I'd like to do the corner next, which is here. So I'm looking for the white, orange, green corner, which will go there. And that is right here. This is the white, orange, green corner. So go ahead and rotate that in. Now I got one more piece, this edge piece here, which is the orange and green edge piece. So that is right over here. So let me bring this around and put it in place. And now you can see the 2 by 2 by 2 mini cube that I was talking about. It's right here. The reason we solve this little chunk of the cube first, rather than doing an entire layer, for example, is that even though we've solved this 2 by 2 by 2 mini cube, we can still move this entire layer any way we wish without worrying about messing up what we've already done. I can still move this entire layer without messing up anything I've already done. And I can still move this bottom layer without messing up anything I've already done. I can still move 3 of the 6 sides of the cube freely without moving anything that I've already accomplished. This gives us great freedom and power to rotate corner pieces, to reorient edge pieces, to move pieces around without having to even think about what we've already done and worrying about messing it up. The next step is to take our little mini cube here and expand it in any direction. I can expand it in this direction, I can expand it in this direction, I can expand it in that direction. I'll go ahead and expand it on the red face. And I want to add a 2 by 2 square to it. So I want to solve this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. That will turn this 2 by 2 by 2 square, or cube, into a 2 by 2 by 3 rectangle. You'll see what I mean. Again, feel free to solve these 4 pieces however you want, or you can watch me do it. I like to start with the corner piece, so I'm looking for the red, white, and green corner piece, which is here. Red, white, green. So I'll go ahead and put that into place. Now I do the edge pieces. I'm looking for this piece and that piece. The red and green piece and the red and white piece. So here is the red and white piece, which goes in here. And now I'm looking for the red and green piece, which is over here. So, and that goes in there. Alright, so now you'll see that I have expanded our original 2 by 2 by 2 mini cube into a 2 by 2 by 3 rectangle. So you can see that right there. Also, again, the reason we're doing this is that even though I have this big rectangle, this big chunk of the cube solved, I can still freely move this entire face without messing up what I've already done, and I can still freely move this entire face without messing up what I've already done. This gives us power and flexibility when it comes to solving the rest of the cube. The next step is to take our rectangle and expand it in the exact same way we just did, in any direction. So I want to add a little 2 by 2 square anywhere on the rectangle. So I can add on this square, I can add on that square, I can go ahead and add on this square, this square. I'll go ahead and use the blue face, which means I want to add this piece, this piece, this piece, and that piece. You'll notice that I'm not showing you what to do. I'm not telling you any sequences to use, any moves to memorize. You just need to do it. It's not particularly easy, but it's also not particularly hard. If you spend about 15 minutes thinking about it and messing with the cube and twisting things around, I'm sure you'll get it. Of course, you're always welcome to watch me. I like to start with the corner piece. So I'm looking for the blue, white, red corner piece to go here. That is right there. So I'll move that into position. Now I'm looking for the blue and red edge piece for here, and the blue and white edge piece for there. So here's blue and red. Go ahead and move that in. And now I'm looking for the blue and white edge piece for that, and that's right here. So I'm going to go ahead and move that in. And it turns out, just by sheer luck, this corner fell into place as well. Don't be surprised if when you're solving a cube things happen to fall into place by luck. Don't worry about it too much. Just be glad it happened. So now we're in a position where almost 2 layers of the cube are solved. You should have 2 full layers except for 1 column here, which is still not solved. Now this piece here won't always be solved. I just got lucky. But this column in general will not be solved. Other than that, 2 layers will be solved. You can think about it in a couple ways. You can think about it as, here's our original 2x2x2 cube. We've expanded it here, and we've expanded it there. We've expanded it twice. You can think about it as having 2 rectangles. This is one rectangle, and then this is the other rectangle here. But I just prefer to think of it as 2 layers that are nearly solved, except for this column. Now this column is actually not solved on purpose. We need this piece, this edge piece and the unsolved column, which is going to be our keyhole piece. What that means is, the next step is going to be to solve the cross on the top of the cube. I want to get all the edge pieces done. This piece, this piece, this piece, and that piece. And the way I'm going to do it is using the keyhole. I will take any piece in the correct position, or any piece in an incorrect position, move it out of here into the keyhole, move it from the keyhole back to where it's supposed to be. So for example, this is the white and blue edge piece, which should be here, or this is the yellow and blue edge piece, which should be here between yellow and blue. It's here, it should be there. Now, even though we have almost 2 layers solved, we still have an amazing amount of flexibility with the cube. I can still turn it, rotate it however I want, and turn it back without messing up anything. I can still turn it, rotate it, turn it back without messing up anything. Look, it's all the same. This means I can easily take a piece here in the keyhole and move it to the top layer, and vice versa. I can move pieces in, I can move pieces out, however I want. So let me just go ahead and show you. This yellow-blue piece belongs here, between yellow and blue. So I move it in, I rotate the cube, and move something else out, and then put it back. So now, the yellow and blue piece, which used to be in the keyhole, now is in the correct place, and now a new piece is in the keyhole. Now, please check back in for the next part, because this is the end of part 1. I'm running out of time. YouTube only allows 10-minute videos. So go to the next part and we'll continue.